Hi everybody, welcome back. It's a beautiful day out, so I decided I'm just gonna go for a walk. So why don't you come along and let's see what we can see. Yeah, down in the actual town of Morrison you have to pay for parking, but over here it's free. And by here I mean the lot right across from the 66 station. You know, I might end this video with a walk through Morrison, but for now, I think I'll go the opposite way and see what's on the other side of the freeway. Yeah, because the last few times I've filmed up here, I've filmed in town, which was out over that way, down the road. Today, kind of wanted to come down this path over by the freeway. And, well, let's see. Because I'm very curious as to what all's down this path. And what a lovely little path it is. It definitely is a beautiful day out. You know, a lot of times people don't bother to watch these little hiking videos of mine. So I thought I'd do one and maybe start talking about that 50th birthday coming up. Because I will be going on a bit of a dream trip. But let's talk about that a little bit later. Yeah, that is the 470 that I'm walking under. And there are several people out. But I keep managing to find some brief moments of nobody to capture these little shots. It is beautiful down here. You know, I grew up back in California by the ocean. Then I moved to Vegas and now I'm in the mountains. I guess I just keep craving water every now and then. So whenever I come across a nice little waterway, it kind of soothes me. Huh. Someone just left a picnic table out there in the middle of nothing. Oh, and somebody stole the table portion. Okay, maybe they just stole the one because all of these are still right here, so... Huh, and I wonder what that is. Well, apparently this tablet is property of the state of Colorado. Oh, so I guess it's a tablet commemorating the town of Morrison. And what a wonderful little tablet it is. I just wanted to make sure to stop and admire this stone for a moment. But now I think we're coming up upon a crossroads. Which way do I go? Well, you know, I gotta stay closer to the water, right? Let's go ahead and cross the bridge. See if we could do it that way. Because I know all this water is flowing to somewhere. Ooh, and yet another crossroads. I gotta see what's down the dirt path. Let's just hope there's no snakes. What a beautiful path this is. Yeah, I have no idea where this path is going. I'm just following the water. And stopping every now and then to admire the view. Yeah, before coming out here, I did go up to the casinos to have a little buffet. You gotta treat yourself to some all-you-can-eat food every now and then, right? Well, now I gotta walk it off. I couldn't really think of a better place to go to walk it off. Oh wow. This place just keeps on going. And I'm wondering where it goes to. Yeah, it's one of those places where you really just don't want to speak over it. Yeah, at least as I wander, I know that all I have to do to get back to the car is go back upstream. But let's see where these paths go. Unfortunately, now we're back at another crossroads. I gotta make a choice. Let's go towards the water for the moment. Wait. Oh, here we go. We can walk this way, but bikes and horses can't. Okay, let's go this way. Well, so far I've come across a bunch of people walking, a bunch of people on bikes, no horses yet. I'll keep my eyes open. I guess they don't want them over here by the picnic tables or the parking lot. Huh. Where am I? Okay. Apparently I've come across Bear Creek Lake Park. Nice. Well, let's take a quick look at the hours and the rules. No swimming except in designated areas. Alcohol other than beer prohibited. Too bad I didn't bring any beer. But it can't be in glass. Yep. Avoid using muddy trails. Oh yeah, look at that. Hikers have to yield to horses. Bikers yield to everybody. And leave no trace. Okay, I am assuming we are somewhere right around here. Let's go exploring, I guess. Just briefly. I assume many things are up that way. I'm not gonna go that way. Mostly because that's where all the cars are. I wonder what's around this parking lot real quick. Because I found another little structure right here that I was curious about. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it was just a bird. I wanted to walk around this little area because there was this other little structure that I was curious about. Oh, okay. Not so curious anymore. It's just the bathrooms. Anybody need to use it? This might be our last chance. I think this is to play horseshoes on? Huh. At least based on what I see here. Too bad I didn't bring any. But let's head back to the other side of the parking lot and stem out from there. That seems to be the direction of the water, right? Can't get lost if you keep following the water. Alright, I found the road and a car coming through. I also found a sign finally. That picnic area that I was at is called Skunk Hollow. So now I know where I am according to the map. Let's cross the street and head to see what these signs are about. Oh, we got trail markers. Alright. Let's see, Mount Carbon is, well, both of those ways. Owl is straight and that way. Which one was behind me? Hold on. Okay, apparently I was on Mount Carbon. And the other one is Owl. And if I continue on Owl, I won't get run over by bikes, but I also won't see any horses. Huh. Let's just go on down this way. Because that's where the water is. Now, it doesn't say that I'm forbidden from walking down this path. Huh. That's where the water is. But let's go ahead and go down the walking path. Alright, I looked at the map. Owl is 0.7 miles. So let's at least go up part of it. The other one is over 6 miles. So I would have had to turn around at some point, no matter what. Let's keep going down the walking portion. You know, as I rapidly approach 50, I keep wanting to explore places and do things that I've never done before. I've never been here. Now, I don't know where that other trail went, but I'm right next to the water now, and I don't see the other trail. Kind of want to go back and find out, but I think it might have led up to the road out there. So I might have chosen wisely. Yeah, that is one I wish I was doing on my birthday. Oh well. This is going to be great too. Wow. This is beautiful during the spring. I really wonder what it's going to look like in the fall. But let's keep on moving. See where it goes, because unfortunately I only have maybe about 20 more minutes before I have to start walking back to the car. And I really want to see where this path leads us. It leads to more path. Awesome. Let's keep on going. Somebody keeps putting silverware in the road. We've reached another fork. And this fork leads to a fork. Granted, one of those forks just leads to water. Oh, and ducks. Hey, ducks. How can I not stand here and watch the ducks for a little bit? I'll just call them Huey, Dewey, and Louie. And this water is rushing pretty good. Alright, I've decided to stay on the path next to the river. Obviously. Yeah, because if I deviate away from that river path, all these other paths over here will just end up confusing me on the way back. And I really don't feel like getting lost today. You know, really do have to take the car back around here someday and find out what's up the road and over that little hump. Because based on that map, there are a few little lakes around here and I haven't come across any. So I'm thinking at least one must be on the other side of that. And another should be at the end of this little creek. I keep walking further and further away from civilization, but I did come across some power lines, so I can't be all lost, right? Yeah, I don't think this quite counts as a lake. I kind of want to get to one before I turn around, but not sure how much further one is, and I don't really have too much time. I'm going to walk for about 5 more minutes and then turn around. I still have to go pick my daughter up from school. And now for the eternal question. Do I cross that bridge when I get to it? Kind of am curious as to what's on the other side. Let's go find out real quick. Essentially, it looks like that leads out back into that other trail. I don't think I'll be walking this other trail to get back. Well, no. You know what? Let's do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this will lead me back to where I'm going. And if not, I do see a road up ahead, just to be safe, yeah. Alright, wish me luck. I mean, that other path had to go somewhere, right? Kind of figured it was right here on the other side. And as long as I follow the water, I should be fine. Yep, just keep following the water. I've come across something in the distance. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I came across something before that. I think I'm going to have to jump over this. Alright, let's get across this. No, let's go this way. Alright, let's keep on moving on. Oh, and if you're wondering how the camera got there before me, yeah, it took a shortcut. Apparently there was a bridge. Oh well. Let's keep on keeping on. I'm kind of wondering what all this is over here. Looks a little big for horseshoes. Now, whether I'm going the right way or not, at least I know horses have come this way. Well, that answers that question. It's a parking lot. And I do love the fact that that parking lot is connected to a parking lot. I do wish they had something on these signs that say, "You are here." But the signs are very good to have. I mean, you really do have to look around, but apparently I'm at Cottontail, which is down here at 6. So I just need to keep on walking up past 7, which is Skunk Hollow, where I came in. So I am going the right way. And I also figured out that I'm now on the Mount Carbon Trail, which is the green one down there. That passes through here. So I gotta cross a bridge at some point and then make my way back. Yeah, that should be easy. At least I know I'm going the right way. And if I get lost, I could just go up to the road up there and take that back. I'm pretty sure it leads right to the gas station. You know, at least on that birthday trip, I'll be in semi-confined areas for at least a couple of days. Only one place where I could really get lost exploring, and, well, we'll see what happens on that one. Yeah, that announcement will be coming by the end of this video. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. I will tell you by the end of this video. I'm not going to string you along for nothing. But I will tell you I have been dropping hints since the beginning. It's going to look a lot different from this. It shouldn't be too far. In fact, it kind of looks like I'll be joining up with the road pretty soon. Coming across another crossroads. But this one one of them leads up over by the road. Let's go take a look up there. Because if I'm coming back here, I'm going to be driving in instead of walking from Morrison. And that other little trail over there does kind of look like it just leads right into the water. So, again, looks like I chose wisely. Yeah, I really don't want to walk through that. Even if water has been a nice reoccurring theme. Let's see what's all is up this way. Oh, okay. There's where I crossed earlier, over from Skunk. There's the actual road. And there's an entrance. It looks like it is free to get in. I'll definitely have to drive back here. But for the moment, let's go ahead back across the creek. And rejoin my previous path and head on back to the car. Alright, gotta just wait for traffic to clear, and away we go. Let's see if I can figure out how to get back. Should be easy enough. Just follow the water. Whew. All right. I definitely recognize this point. It shouldn't be too far, I hope. Ugh. I'm running late, unfortunately. Alright, not too much farther now. Alright, almost back to the car. That air conditioning is calling me. But, you know, could be worse. At least it's not humid. I've returned to civilization. Well, that was a short 3 nights. Alright. I'm back at the car. And woo, is it hot. But, time to go pick up my daughter. And we'll make that announcement then. Cue the driving montage. Well, made it back home, picked my daughter up from school. Now she's getting ready for dance. Yeah, that's why we don't really have time to film together too much, but I guess it's time to make that announcement, huh? As of the filming of this, it is 17 days, 8 hours, 46 minutes, and, 4 seconds till we disembark on my Disney cruise. That's right, my family and I are going to be spending 3 nights on the Disney Dream. Minus 1 cat. Unfortunately, they won't let her come. And she's not very happy about it. But I've got my magnet collection started, including several specialty specific for this birthday. And this is our first ever cruise. 3 generations. Myself, my mom, and my daughter, all in one stateroom. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, that will be starting right at the beginning of June. So far at the beginning of June, it might actually be the end of May. Now, I may have another video or 2 out before then, but just in case, make sure you like, you subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss when these cruise videos start. There's most likely going to be quite a few of them. So I hope that you enjoy, and well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the cat wanted to say goodbye real quick. Either that or look for a squirrel.